people, and I'm putting it behind someone that has already proven themselves. Like it's a different type of investor that would get in on any of these three things. Those are the ones who see the vision, want the purpose, want to create something great.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to offer them like a ridiculous return. The amount I'm offering up on this flex space is, like, from most developers' point of view, I'm not taking enough.
Because how does that return work? Like, if you're raising, because obviously, one person's not writing a check for $50 million.
Right.
So, like, how many people is that? How does the shareholder situation start working?
Well, when you set up the fund, you decide how much of it is going to the investors up front, and how that's defined, like what fees come out of it, and that's part of when you're raising it. You show them, out of everything that happens, this percentage is going here. This is what we're forecasting. And then they just get their cut of whatever that total amount is. So that way, it's not like we have to rewrite the rules. If they're like, oh, I can only bring 5 instead of 10. Like, okay, well, your share of it changes, but the pitch, the fund, the whole idea stays the same.
So people can really just decide for themselves. Have you ever had anybody like want bigger chunks? Like, do you have a limit how much they can?
It would be a better one. I haven't done too many. Like I was doing it on flips forever. I would use someone else's money, give them all their money back at the end, and then split the profit.
But when you're doing it like that, it's like shit, the most we can get.
Right.
You're not really worried about
And then on the flex space, I had four people and then myself. So it's like we just divvied up an LLC. But they're the ones that set up the proper fund structure. I don't know if they have a limit, to be honest.
I was just curious because I know a lot of businesses like that. Like, even with this, a lot of people say like, "Oh, I can't do that because I don't know how to. I can't do that because of this." So I was even trying to ask the questions like, "How did you do that?" or "Where is this at?" So, because I don't like hearing people like, "Hey, tell me one thing I hear, man. I can't draw. I can't draw."
Yeah.
You could go to the bookstore right now. It's a whole section called "How to Draw," and you can figure it out. So I just like pointing the motherfucker in the right direction.
Yeah, they can find the info on the corner of Google and YouTube.
Facts.
But
so every place they found this video,
I've always, I mean, you know, it's like I jump in 2 feet first. Sometimes I shouldn't, but I was blessed with boldness. So as long as I feel like I have the prerequisites to learn the rest of the shit along the way, and I had to go through the reps of flipping houses and raising smaller deals and getting some shitty partnerships. Like.
Did you do that with this in mind? Or where you're going and what you do now?
Not necessarily. I think at the time it was just the next best thing that I could do. It was like I've already connected so many people with flips, sold enough houses. I want to be the ones to get my hands dirty and get a bigger cut. And after a while, I was like, I'm tired of my hands being dirty. I'm gonna take a step back.
We'll take a smaller cut of a larger pie.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes I jump in, I'm like, I don't really like it in here, but I learned a lot while I'm there, and then I get out, take what I learned there, and apply it. Like shit that I learned on flips, shit that I learned on smaller partnerships, it all still plays in some way.
Yeah, it's a little vat of knowledge.
Yeah. Gotta go through it. Yeah, we running through it. Holy shit.
Man, I'm just doing these little 3 lines because there's so many tiny lines. I'm knocking these babies out. So the picture really didn't have a lot of shading, bro. I was just gonna kind of shade it in. I know you have to keep it.
Do you think? Yeah. No, I purposely found a reference that would be stencil friendly. I do miss tattooing sometimes, I'm not gonna lie.
What part of it do you miss? You miss the part when it's 2 a.m. and somebody walks in and they want to get their girlfriend's name, but they don't know how to spell it, and they're drunk.
That's actually one of the parts I don't miss, and how I'm able to not get back to them. No, it's really just the pressure of doing something that like impacts their life, you know what I mean? It's not going nowhere.
It should be feeling heavy, like when someone wants you to do like say it's a memorial or like something big like that. Like, yeah, my mom just died. I need to come see you. Like that shit gets.
Yeah, your performance within the minute will shape how they remember their mom for the rest of their life.
Right.
That's the part I miss, is that pressure. And in the moment, sometimes it can suck, but I think because of so much pressure, you like tune out the rest of the world and your problems.
Yeah, you have to, because if you,
yeah,
it's over with. And then as artists, we're gonna be done with it at that point.
Right.
Don't even want to finish it. But with tattooing, I be telling people all the time, like, there's art and then there's tattooing, because with art, you could commission a painting for me, and I could throw away 30 canvases making your final one. But with tattooing, you're sitting here looking at me doing this. If I get up right now to take a break, you're gonna be like, "What's up, bro? We done?"
Yeah.
With you. So it's like, yeah, that part of tattooing just makes it a little bit more pressure, like you said. Yeah. I like it though.
I know.
I think people who can't handle it, they just need to just, you know.
Right. Not everyone's built for everything.
To be a piercer. You know what I'm saying?
That's a quite a bit of pressure too, man.
Piercing? Hell no, you can take that shit out.
True.
Every time, I haven't had that many people, but anytime somebody like, man, I think I want this piercing said or whatever, it's a simple answer. Take it out. It's gonna go away, and then come back and review it. Tattoos is like, hey bro, I don't think you gotta take them back.
Can't do it.
So you got what you got, big dog. I don't know what to.
Here's the prices for a blackout session.
Exactly, fucker. Because other than that, I really can't help you. It kind of makes it easier too, though, to me, like the fact that I can't throw away the canvas. She's over there apprenticing. I be in there drawing no eraser. Like, I need an eraser. When you tattooing, there's no eraser, big dog.